Hey guys, this is Xavier with Gotta Be Mobile, and this is the HTC Dot View case for the HTC One M8. I'm going to talk to you really quickly about why you might want to buy this and why you might not want to buy it. First of all, the retailers that are selling these phones, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, and AT&T, will sell you this case for $44.99. That's quite a bit for any case, and I don't recommend this case if you're concerned about money right now. While it is a nice case, there's some unique functionality about it. It's just not worth the money. Let me show you why. The function of this case is that it's a full cover case. It covers pretty much everything except for the right edge, which includes the volume buttons. And the problem with this case is really basic. It's almost as if HTC didn't bother testing it out before they sold it. And that is that you cannot use this with just one hand. So let me put it down on the table. You say you want to check some email, read some Facebook posts or news articles. It doesn't stay closed. So if you want to use this at the cafe while you're reading, you have to keep one hand on it just to keep it open. Now, of course, it looks like a flip cover, so logically you could just go ahead and fold it back. The problem is now you're going to be reading your screen at this weird angle, and you can't press it down flat. Obviously, you'd want to read something kind of flat, but no, it goes like this. Another problem with this flip camera or flip cover case is that it is not functional as a stand. As you see, this little hinge is just too strong. So if you try to use it as a stand in any direction, it'll fall down. Let's try this way. And you'll see there's nothing to it. Now, they don't advertise it as being usable as a stand, but it's pretty logical that you'd want to do more than just have it close while you're using it. Another problem I have with this case is that it covers the entire HTC One. The HTC One is perhaps the best smartphone on the market in terms of design. It's a gorgeous look and feel to it. It rivals, if not beats, the iPhone 5S. And that's all hidden away if you put it into the HTC Dot View case. Now, I did buy this case from Amazon from iBlazon. It was a $9.99 case, and this is actually the one that I'm using right now on a daily basis. It's not a super rugged case, but at least you can still see the phone, and I don't have to hold the cover open to use it. Let me go back to the HTC Dot View case to show you a little bit more about it. As you can see, there's cutouts here, here, and here for the camera, on the camera and the flash on the back, the cutout here on the front. And if I want to take a picture while the case is on here, I actually have to use two hands. Let me go ahead and launch a camera app and show you what I mean. So, here we go. Say I want to take a picture of my camera. And as I'm doing this, the cover just wants to close. So I either have to hold it open with my pinky and do this tricky little shot. This works somewhat when it's in portrait mode. If I switch over to landscape mode, it's like I have to big finger contortionist to keep this open. I have to either fold it forward with my pinky, but if I just let go, it's gonna spring back. Now, it doesn't always close depending on the angle that I have. Oh, there we go. Depending on the angle I'm using, but sometimes it does close. And that's just a real pain. If you're taking a portrait mode, it's gonna close every time. And then if you fold it back against the back of the phone to try to use it with one hand, there's no cutout. So it's actually blocked, the camera's blocked by the cover. So while this is a really cool concept, it looks fantastic on paper, $44.99 is just too much to pay for a case that doesn't get the basic functionality right. HTC needs to go back to the drawing board. It might be as simple as cutting a couple extra holes in it so the cameras can show through. It might be making the hinge not as strong. Now, this isn't a horrible case. It's better than what we see from Apple and some of the other manufacturers with their own branded cases and covers. But like I said, it's just not worth the money at this rate. I did break my first HTC One M8 because I dropped it. The Verizon store I went to didn't have any cases I liked. They didn't have the HTC One Dot View case available, so I brought this phone out naked to a baseball game, and I dropped it on this concrete. And this is actually my second HTC One. But this case here, $44.99. The case I'm using every day, $9.99. And I prefer this one. This is Xavier with Gotta Be Mobile, and this is the HTC One Dot View case.